So every component that you see here is made in Brazil, where the 250F is very popular. For whatever reason, America hasn't shown any love to this bike or pretty much anything in the trail lineup. It's a shame. You guys know I preach it, but the 250F is just an amazing bike. But he put together an order of literally every guard you can think of for the 250F. So let's get right into it. I believe we have everything for both bikes, so I'm gonna clean up the table a little bit. As you can see, we have the red colorway and the black colorway. Dude, I am so pumped that they actually make these. Let's just start out with one of my favorites, which is the engine guards. Now these remind me a lot of the Polysport or Cherby's option for the KTM. Really high quality plastic. They give you these included spacers, and I'm pretty sure you reuse the original hardware. This is gonna give me a huge peace of mind when I'm out there riding by myself, especially in the rocky terrain over in Arizona. If I dump my bike, the cases are gonna be well protected. It even covers the oil filter, which sticks out pretty far. Really stoked to get these thrown on there. Next, we have a front fork and discard cover. So you're gonna protect that rotor. This is gonna be super nice in those rocky sections, but it really is necessary to protect your rotors in those kind of environments. Next, we have frame guards. That always bothers me when you get a new bike and you ride it for a couple times and you rub off all of that frame paint. Yeah, you can touch it up. On some of my previous bikes, I've even put grip tape on there to stop it from rubbing off, but having an option like this is awesome. And last but not least, the thing that I am most excited about is having a quality composite skid plate. I do not like metal skid plates. They're way too rigid, they're heavy, and they don't slide well. If you do a lot of log crossings, you will notice that the aluminum skid plates are pretty sticky. And this skid plate actually has a linkage guard, which is crucial for the 250F because the ground clearance is super low. So I'm not gonna have to worry about bashing up my linkage anymore, and just having a high quality skid plate that wraps up around the engine too. This is gonna offer a lot of protection, and I'm looking forward to running it. This thing's bulletproof. Well, you guys, that wraps up the plastics portion of the Hyperlite install. I am super happy with the quality of everything. I had no idea what to expect. I've never heard of this company before. I've never had any of their parts, but everything fit together perfectly. The way the skid plate kind of locks into the engine guards, the way the frame guard also meshes with the engine guard. You can tell it was well thought out. If I could change anything, it would be the spacers on the engine guards. I wish they were pressed in like the Acerbis that we have here in the States. I also had to trim the opposite engine cover a little bit to clear the shifter, but other than that, everything fit perfectly, and I'm really excited to have these products on the bike. From the rotor guard to the fork guard, I love how it covers the bottom as well. Kind of snaps into place. It will definitely give me some peace of mind when I'm beating this bike up in the woods, which is exactly what we're gonna do. I really like the contrast of the black and the red. It gives it a nice look as well as performance. We are still far from done with this 250F build, but I'm loving the way it's turning out. It's really looking like a little woods weapon. As always, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think of these parts.